the show, I'm just going to tell y'all we're going to get into this Essence favorite show that's on Empire. And then of course, we're going to start off talking about the Super Bowl and what's going on with the Aaron Hernandez trial. So play some Suge Knight clips. His name is what?
Marion.
His name is Marion, huh?
I wonder if he's named after his grandma.
Who?
Marion. Suge Knight. Doesn't it sound like one of the names where you named after your grandma? You know, like a dude being named Patrice.
Don't talk about my favorite comedian, okay?
I love him too, but you know.
So the Super Bowl, which happened last Sunday, and
go Pats. You know, I love me some big grunt.
Did you say go Cheaters?
Oh,
I thought you said go Cheaters.
America's built on cheating.
Yeah, because they love they punk ass Tom Brady. But anyway, boy, everybody reacting with their conspiracies and what happened with the last play of the game, and
you know, I believe it's a conspiracy because I said before with the whole. You said it too. You said they were going to find a ball boy to blame it on. And I said it was like a mafia thing or something. It was just bananas.
Now they talking about it's only one ball deflated. They're trying to change it up since the Patriots won the game. But go ahead.
Well, they had to win up to just for their reputations, for their name.
Yeah, because they can't have the champions of their league being known as cheaters, because then everybody gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Lance Armstrong.
So now he more than a cheater. That fool he's special.
But I feel like it was some of those Vegas cats or something. They got in there and must have threatened Pete Carroll's family or something, because I know you got people stepping up, and Russell Wilson stepped right up after the game. Oh, it's my fault. I actually threw the game. I was like, oh, what a good guy he is. Mm-hmm. Whatever. For that was too stupid to be a mistake. It was just too stupid to be a mistake. Because you run scenarios. You run scenarios on everything. You're professionals. That's what you do. I mean, Pop Warner coaches wouldn't have done that.
Man, no coaches would have done that. College, pros, CFL, arena football.
Kids playing in the street, running out between cars wouldn't have done that.
I don't know what he was thinking. You had 2 downs and you're going to run on the second down. You should have ran the first 2 downs, and then if you pass on third, and still even the play call, if you're going to pass, throw a fade where it can't get or intercepted. You throwing it all in traffic, and Russell Wilson is short, because usually when someone run that play, you got to throw it down at the ground so it can't get to people. But Russell Wilson is a short quarterback. He can't throw over linemen with that downward projector. So you should have been throwing a fade. So that's why Pete Rose don't get that. I said Pete Rose. I mean, Pete Carroll don't get that. He been all over the media trying to defend himself and stuff. I was like, man, brother.
He shouldn't have even tried to defend it. He should have just went, I fucked up.
And see, that's what I say. See, what I say is, because Pete Carroll is the coach and the general manager. Now, they won the Super Bowl last year and it worked, but it don't work over time, because once you start winning Super Bowls, then you got to start paying players. So now, if you're a player, usually you got to be in your coach's corner. You got to feel like you can run through the wall. But if your coach not giving you your money, because he's the general manager too, and that's why it doesn't work, Pete Carroll. Like, yeah, you can get one Super Bowl out of it, but multi. And so I'm thinking Pete Carroll said, well, let's make Russell Wilson the star, because we can't have Marshawn coming there for contract negotiations as the Super Bowl hero.
That's what
Well, a lot of people, conspiracy is not even on that level. A lot of people, conspiracy is they didn't want Marshawn Lynch to be the Super Bowl hero, because remember, he wasn't talking to the media. And the MVP of the Super Bowl the next day got to sit down with Roger Goodell and do media outlet stuff. So now either Pete Carroll's stupid or he bid one for the team. Which one is it? Did you buy one for the team, Pete? Because I know the NFL. You think the NFL wanted Marshawn Lynch to win this?
No, of course not. Of course not.
And then people say, well, he got the ball on first down. Yeah, okay.
Then people keep talking. I saw several things saying that, he didn't have a record of being able to take the ball in from
who didn't have
the
a
red
record?
zone. Marshawn Lynch during the regular season. I don't see that. I'm not a professional analyst or anything like that. I just
know you're just a basic. You could tell, why are you not giving this man the ball? You only need a yard. He just got 4 downs.
I'm super basic.
4 yards.
You could have handed it to Marshawn Lynch, and he could have failed, and he would have got in there.
Because it's a hard time tackling as they say, the beast mode. So Pete Carroll, I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing? But That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Wonder how it would have went if Mr. Hernandez had been on the team instead of in the courtroom.
And now that's probably another reason why they really want the Patriots to win, so they can wipe all their negativity under the rug and all that. Because
it's like they're replacing him because like even I said I love Gronk. He's a big old funny looking fella, but he just looks cool. He just looks like he's funny.
Yes, he is funny looking.
All kinds of funny looking. So he's just. That's been crazy. So that trial is going on right now.
And what's the name? Well, he didn't get arrested, but the wide receiver, Edelman, he went out with a girl. Now they trying to say he broke up with his girlfriend because they don't want to make it look like a white football player cheats on his girlfriend and all that or whatever, right? So sports media defending him.
They're on a break.
I'm not saying the woman didn't do him wrong. You heard about that?
Go ahead.
Where after the Super Bowl, he went out and he called a woman on that what's the website where you meet people.
Oh no,
I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, he met this girl, and so
Why is he meeting girls on the internet?
Hey, you won the Super Bowl, and
he could meet a girl in the parking lot.
Especially he was the one going to Disneyland after the game. But so he met her. They went home. They did what the whoop, and so when he was asleep, she took a picture of him and said, well, I just got busy with a Super Bowl player, and posted to her Instagram. Go show you how serious sports is in Boston. All the bars and everything in Boston have banned her from all their bars and the clubs.
Oh, they ain't playing. You know, Boston, shucks, I got family up there, people who live 10 minutes from their job, and it's been taking them 2 hours to get to work because of the snow and this type of thing. I mean, snow literally up over their cars, not – oh, I can see the hump where my car was, but your car is not there anymore because of the snow.
Some serious snow.
Some serious, oh my goodness, how do you live like that snow? And they still had a parade.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know that? There ain't nothing going to stop the championships in Boston. And now golden boy Tom Brady.
I don't want anyone touching the balls after that. I don't want anyone rubbing them.
Man, shut up, punk.
Well,
that's the Super Bowl MVP. I can't mess with him.
Apparently that's not the stance of all Patriots about not touching and rubbing balls after that. I mean, look at all the drama we got going on.
I know. And then you was getting ready to get into Hernandez, didn't you say his mama in court or something? The judge?
Well, no, not his mom, the mom of the victim.
Oh, the victim. Is the victim black?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
There
it is, right there.
And he's not just he's just the good old regular guy, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's some crazy family dynamics because you got the victim's girl, his fiance, his victim's girlfriend, and the murderer's girlfriend are sisters. So they sitting on opposite sides of the courtroom watching this thing play out.
That's some serious drama right there.
That is major. And sister was testifying how after she found out that Lloyd had been shot, she went to her sister for comfort. And he's going to touch her on the shoulder and says, well, it's hard, but you get over it.
The sister said that?
No, that's what Hernandez said to her. And his sister still living in his house.
You know, it's a lot of, one thing y'all know how I criticize America a lot going down the hill, but I got to say this about America. This is truly a great country, and I'm going to tell y'all why. This is the only damn country where some dummies can become millionaires and billionaires. I mean, really?
Lottery mentality.
I mean,
because how do you even get involved in that once you have a $40 million contract?
He just signed a contract, and you got a fiance now and a baby, and you try to be Mr. Thug for life. I mean, come on, man.
But this is bothering me. The prosecutor is showing the mother of the victim autopsy pictures of her son, and showing her pictures of him like the last time she saw him, and he's wearing the same thing. And this is not Law and Order. People got to realize that's not Law and Order. When you're talking real life, pictures of somebody dead is not something easy to look at. It's not.
Especially your son.
And then it's your son. But the judge tells her that she can't show any emotion.
Now, does he have a history of doing that, or was he just picking on her? Because I can understand they don't want to provoke sympathy to the jury and all that type of stuff. But
why not provoke?
I see it all the time with white families in the courtroom crying.
Why not provoke sympathy?
Why the black woman can't cry?
Why can't she cry?
Hello.
It's not like, she is the mother of the victim. So to me, him telling her that I feel like she needs to have her own lawyer in the courtroom, because the defense may say, oh, well, this isn't cool to do that, and she's crying for the jury or whatever. But as a jury member, you're looking at it like, how's she having this conversation? How's she looking at these pictures without crying? Is she on something? Was he really a bad guy? Is she kind of relieved that he's gone? I mean, these are the things that.
Who, the mom?
Popping. No, as a juror, these kinds of things will pop into your head, don't you think? If I'm looking at the mother of somebody who's been killed,
yeah,
and they showing all kinds of,
and she's not showing any emotion,
and she's not showing emotion. This is a problem.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's a problem because she's black. She's a black mom. Y'all know. Thank you.
And they
y'all
always
hear me.
And we always have to show restraint and be forgiving and all of these kinds of things. There's no forgiving this one.
So now the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Hernandez's trial's getting ready to ranch up, and Marshawn Lynch. It's sad. I'm gonna say this about Marshawn. I'm gonna say this about you, brother. And I know you should have got the ball, but I don't care what anybody say. You cost your team a Super Bowl. All that bullshit you was doing up before the media. Why put your coach in a position to where should I make this ignorant fool the hero? Now, I'm not saying he should have been thinking like that. I'm not saying he was, because you got to win the game or whatever. But still, man, that was just plain stupidity. And then another NFL player just came out against Marshawn Lynch and said, man, this dude is bad and sending the wrong message to kids. Larry Foote from the Arizona Cardinals and stuff. So I agree with him to a certain extent. Of course, I know professional athletes shouldn't raise the kids, and like Charles Barkley said, they're not role models, but still at the end of the day, don't be a contributor. That's my whole point all the time.
I still feel like that was his effort in not being a contributor, because he does. It's easy for them to take his normal, the way he's been since being a kid, the way he's been since junior high, and turn it into a thug image. Think about it. He's just minding his own business. He just want to walk through and be left alone.
Well, he try to create the thug image, because, I mean, he made a documentary about going to the swap meet in Oakland, buying his grills and shit. He got a whole documentary on YouTube where he is talking about he bought his. How you even get into Cal Berkeley? That's what we want to know. I mean, I ain't going there because I know about them schools.
But buying a grill don't make you a criminal.
Make you an ignorant fool.
I mean, you know. But this is the thing, though.
But he was young.
I
don't
do that. That's what the media
I don't mean
has.
To stereotype you.
That's what the media has done, though. Is taking things that are not criminal in themselves. Okay, so somebody want to wear their pants saggy. I don't like it. I think it's disrespectful. I don't like it. But because I don't respect you doesn't mean I don't have to treat you like a human being. I
know, and that's the truth. But see, and my perspective of it is, what I don't really like about it is, it ain't even the fact that you supposed to be a role model, because I can care less about that. It's the images you sending to the other people. I know it ain't your fault. You just probably just being you, but there are powerful people out there that use those images to make everyone think that's how young black men is. And that's what I don't like. It's like when they try to take, like, they try to just push that on black culture. You know, I hate that. Like in the next segment, we're going to be talking about that, because dumbass Suge Knight makes some comments about black culture and whatever. And so I just don't like that aspect of it. Now, if they would just let him be him, but nah, so many people out there is like, oh, that's just black people. That's just what young black people from the inner city do. No, they don't. I'm young and black and from the inner city. Don't watch your mouth. I am young. Watch your mouth. Okay, so
dog years. But it's that I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. But
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, of course we do this all the time.
Yeah,
this is what we do.
But it was a good game, and I feel for you, Pete Carroll.
It was an awesome.
That was
game.
One of the best games ever.
It was.
That ended with one of the worst calls ever.